All right, everybody. Let's have another fun time in the factory. Now, a little bit happened off stream just to let things kind of run and build up some stock. And while I was letting it run, I did hunt down my inefficiencies. We can see we have achieved, good as possible, we have achieved flatness. Everything is running smooth. Oh, where we left off. A few things. One, we wanted to finish tier 3 so we can start steel. So you can see we've got everything. And there he goes.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts. An additional project part.
All this is going to need
Progress to the next phase is now possible.
steel. Like, we need to make steel for that, steel for all that, steel for that, and steel for that. But before we start that, there was a little Caterium factory was working away. And that had its own little goal. We could do smart splitters and better wiring, better call it better power poles. Let's go do that, and then we have ourselves a question. Oh, you guys are back to normal now. I liked you better yesterday. You looked cooler yesterday. Alright. Research. Ethereum. What do we need? Power poles. Let's get some quick wire. Oh, we got plenty. There it goes. Now we got the Mark 8s. That'll be nice because you can do 8 connections per pole, I believe, on those. We cannot do that because we don't have plastic yet. Power switch. Can't do that because we don't have steel yet. Supercomputer. Cannot do that because we don't have those yet. We have smart splitters now. Programmable splitters will be nice, but we need to be into oil before we can do those. So, smart splitters. Let's see what these can do for us. We need AI limiters and rotors. They are demanding little buggers. Oh, we have our AI limiters down here, so that should be fine. Now we can build one of you. What can we do with you, though? Left output can dictate an item. We can dictate overflow only, or anything. We can also dictate no output. But I mean, as long as you don't have a thing going there, that's fine. So nice things about this. You can use them as sorters. And you can use them as pressure relief valves. So overflow strictly goes off to the side. And then you can drop it into something called an awesome sink. Everything. So, I said, we have ourselves a question. What is that question, one might ask? The question we must answer is, do we want to go start steel? We want to explore and get a couple of hard drives. More recipes is always better. Or do we want to add our pressure relief valves, smart sinks, and main distribution now that we can do everything? I would be inclined to want to add smart sinks and main distribution, just so that this is all done. But we don't have to worry about this needing pressure relief, because that is a perfect system not going into storage, heating it. This needs pressure relief. Go here. We plonk a smart splitter into it. We do center output any. Let's put our sink to the left. Left output low is going to be. Why is click? That was being jank as all hell. Make sure that working. Copper sheet. Idle. Interesting. Should be getting 20 copper sheet per minute from over there. Why are you going idle periodically? Should be producing 20 copper sheet a minute. Interesting. Anyway. 7. Good. Go see what's going on in copper sheet land. Why we're not getting 20 a minute. I think I know why we're not getting 20 a minute. I might have only clocked it to 15. If that is the case, that's a problem. Why I would have... Oh. Maybe I misinterpreted. Will take a little bit for this bug to work out. Catch this one. That might be that last little wiggle we were... Power stream there. You clocked to output right now. You're clocked to only outputting 10 per minute. We need 20. We could double overclock you. We could just build this thing up a little bit. So, boop. And we make copper sheet. There's our copper 20. I probably saw 20 per minute and was thinking, 20 per minute. Only 10. A standard merger. Go right there. One, two. Power. Mark II. Where are we at? Heavy power. Here, there we go. 1, 4. Get you out of here. Oh. Okay then. Well, you need 20 a minute. I could do another one of you clock down to 20 a minute. And clock you up to 40. Oh. Clock you down to an output of 20. Let's just put a standard power pole over here. Well, if we put an 8 piece, maybe right here. Temporarily cause a hiccup here. Cable. Oh. And one for our homie over there. Come on. There we go. Get ourselves our splitter. Standard, not smart. Put in the right place. A little bit smooshed, but such is the price I must pay for what I have built. And let's start you outputting 40. Please output 40. Why things are not wanting to take. Why is no go? Why is no go? Hello. There is a thing here. You output the thing. This is what I was talking about when I don't trust just plonking on like this. It just doesn't seem to work sometimes. So, there. And smelter. And some conveying. One, two. Go. Oh. Do you need to have an output? Oh god. The invalid belt shape bullshit. Right? Can't put it right up against like that. It doesn't work. Stupid crap. Alright. 4. Split. Is that enough to make you happy, you fussy bitch? Oh. So that's probably why that breaks. Because it won't. If I do one there, and if I put you on it, it's gonna say nope, you don't count because it's an invalid build. I have exceedingly limited space to work in if I don't want to have to completely tear it down, but I'm gonna have to. Gotta be the way around. You on to the end of that. You get the space. Even you're of course not receiving anything, no? No? You're receiving? I think we have the bugs out and the upgrade done. We have stuff in here that don't need this view. And here we go again. Splitter. That ain't actually a splitter. Like, it makes it seem like it's on there, but it's so frequently a lie. Such a finicky thing. Merger on there, didn't I? Yep, no, I had to put a splitter. I needed a merger. Merger. Please. Function. Not even something that was on my agenda today. Do we have... What I'm talking about. This just doesn't function most of it. Merge. We are literally pointing on the thing. We're lined up. The last time I try this. Otherwise, I'm gonna do it my way. That should not be that hard. It should not take me multiple things and me looking at it super precise and lining every last pixel up. That should be more snappy. But running it is now. Now it's outputting 20. Now the AI limit, that's gonna double our AI limiter output. Hopefully, that might work out our last little wrinkle. And take a minute though for it to get up here. This is a bit of a haul. Could upgrade the whole thing to tier 2 conveyors and it would go quicker. One thing we will do for now, we'll just go ahead and drop in our copy. Just to give it something to chew on while stuff marches its way over. Shit, even have not even not loving that every time I walk over. It's not nice. Lucky I don't have a rebar gun. That just makes short work of you. Anyway, what we were doing with this smart splitter, left output overflow. I build a little buddy over here. I'll be awesome. Need some space though. I'm no longer on Zoop. Give me my Zoops. It has become a bit of an ugly thing. It's a long, thin. Awesome sink. Oh. All input, no output. You do. Take. Put a merger here. And any and all overflow. One, two. Those AI limiters, for example, will now go over here. Well, we're gonna simulate the overflow if I. Out the hitboxes are let me get there though. Could force an overflow state. There. That is now overflowed. Oh no. Well, it will be. There. Oh my. You can't output anymore. Please output it in this direction. There it goes. And that goes off and to awesome sink land. Wasted a couple, but worth it to make sure. Now, awesome sink, you need power. Just be able to, and this is something I should have done with the other one, instead of destroying things. Upgrade you. You're a hub. Here. You to there. Now we can start. Oh wow, you're just printing coupons like a maniac. Now we need to just make these little pressure relief valves all the way. We don't want you to eat overflow because that. You and you overflow. Or when you overflow. That would be bad. We'll start with the easy one. The other one's going to be a bit of a pain. Make sure we're just so. Configure. Output. Overflow. And you. Now the hard part. I pray there's just enough space in here. Tricky though, because I'm gonna have to feed that one over. Down. Doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look great. Left output overflow. to balance the clip. Left output. Overflow. And have to take that overflow somewhere somehow. Flow. A little tight. It's a little ugly. But she get the job done. And we can do a merger here. You don't want to pretend that you're lined up. Oh, you won't line up. That's fun. Well, let's hope for the best on this shape. You're going good. Going good. One. Oh. You lost your thread. One. Two. Besides, the thread doesn't need to stay anymore. And there. That's all of our quick wire when it floods. Go out and over. So let's cause a flood state real quick. Flood state. Oh no. We get quick wire. Come on. Do it. There it goes. Flood state. Off to the awesome sink you go. You. Force flood state. Off to the awesome sink she goes. Just as designed. And last but not least, oh, you're already about to create your own flood state, actually. We'll just kind of let that one happen. All going off. This will now never flood. It will always be efficient, always be happy. We got now 2 feet coming over. We got the sheets coming over in pairs now instead of splits. So you should never shut down. 7. I guess you're just gonna, your heartbeat now is to drop down to 7. 8. I should still be good. Awesome sink is awesoming away. I don't think we have anything in our inventory we want to just trash. This is a good way to just trash your inventory. Could actually put a merger here and a thing for trash, actually. Alright, come on. Oh, that's right, you don't flood as easily because you actually have an output. But it'll get there soon. Come on. You can do it. You can overflow. I believe in you. So one thing I could do if I wanted to force it now, all these things that are like You guys, you're all underclocked. So I can actually clock you up and force overflow. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to. Just more points. We have the power grid space for it. We're not adding to this grid at any point. This little grid over here is going to be a separate grid from steel. There it goes. Yeah, I guess there's well, no, because they're what, 40, 40, 40, that's 120, which is our output from here. Yeah, so they're actually already maximally clocked. And there she goes. There's our random excess Ethereum running down to be sacrificed from sink. This is a truly perfect factory right here. All inputs are being used, all balanced, all happy, never needs me to come back over here again, except for if I happen to need quick wire, Ethereum ingots, or AI limiters. This will take some time to build. Nothing to really do with MAM over here now. Isn't at least in the world of Caterium. We're waiting for oil and steel. You have the limiters. Yep. Good. The world it's meant to be right here. The world it will be. See what we can do back at the main base that's at least quick and simple. Push that same idea. Also, I wonder now if we got that last little... Oh, no, actually we've introduced more variability than we had before. Wonder if something back at the main factory is starting. But that little wiggle worm is gone now. Or this was something that we just relieved pressure on. We have now achieved true flatness. That last little wiggle worm was the AI limiter, was limiting our system. Now, perfect. Consuming slightly more than constructed, which is strange. No? Perfect. And a nice bit of overhead in case we ever needed to add a little bit, like the awesome sinks or something. So, next easy one, let's go to our copper area. This one's going to be a little bit more involved. Plunk an awesome sink down like right there. Easiest way for this is actually, instead of trying to run overflows within this system, is to pull all of our storages that are scattered about out to a row of storage containers and then plug all of our overflows there. Trying to line them all, trying to pull them all out of little places like right here is gonna just... This one will be simple enough. You just need to take 4 more of these guys, 3 more of these guys. And plunk them on down. Wow! He yeeted me up in the sky for a minute. Alright. What we are going to do is I'm going to take your right output as overflow, your right output as overflow, your left output Oh, when it's auto-saving. That's what causes the... No? There we go. Left output. Overflow. So that's another awesome sync. Do a little mergy merging. There. I'm gonna go with a 1 into you. One, two. The issue is when you plunk them on a line, it's very easy to make off apparently. And you. And you. No, not like that. That's dumb. Yeah. Like so. Now, whenever any blood, it will feed. Awesome thing. Now, thing that I was not doing with the other line, I need to go back and check. If all is at flood, awesome sync has to be able, the line feeding the awesome has to be able to handle great. So 30, 30, and 7.5. So just over 60. Well, just over 60 more than a tier 1 conveyor. Tier 2 conveyor needed. And there we go. How close to flood state are any of you? Not really. Also not really. Also not really. You know. Need power over here. Feed you. And plunk some power onto that awesome thing. Feel confident that this is all working. But again, why use confidence when you act? Wow. Worst flood state. Do it. Oh, not forced flood state. Now a forced flood. And these awesome sinks all use the same network, so you can have multiple. We haven't fed anything in it yet, but it still is. You can see where it's been receiving ingots. Got a little bit of a ink to it. Alright, interesting. We have created a forced flood state, and I do left output overflow. Hello. Are you one of those ones that's on it but not on it? This is why we check. Like a workday bad luck. Left output overflow. Right? Oh. Didn't think so. Oh, it's just one of those ones that's it's connected without actually connected because the dumbness that is there. Why am I on destruction? Like, what I can't get off. Things are being a little bit buggy today. That's for sure. Smart splitter. You are on this line, whether you like it or not. Left output. Overflow. There you go. Finicky pane. Alright then. There she went. Why we test. Why you always test. Oh. Force of flood state? Ah. Flood state forced. Back it up. And there she goes. Very good. Away and into the machine. At least this one, which will take an eternity to reach a flood state. Oh. We'll force feed flood state. Alright. Enough. Don't want to waste it too much. There goes. And there she goes. And now this factory will never flood. Now, again, there is a bit of an underclocking over here, I do believe. 100%. You know, you're outputting, you're underclocked simply because your demand otherwise is high. Right. Yes. Now we have deep wire cable, and this factory will never not be running. It will never plug, it will never back up. Again, we could pull all these into central distribution. Not super worried about that right now. We're just mostly worried about making sure bottlenecks and plugs are relieved. Something had shut down. Probably one of the bottlenecks in here. I'm assuming. Yes, it would seem as if rods have become plugged. We knew it would happen. Why we're doing what we're doing. So. Alright, what are our outputs here? Count them. Plates, rods, 2, screws, 3, rotors, reinforced plates, 4, 5. Modular frame 6, smart plating 7. White. Go over the deal. This is not pretty. It's not designed to be pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. All the stuff we're gonna have to run over here will not be pretty. Smart plate. Let's just actually rob you entirely. Let you build up internally, and we will actually just do a ugly run and drain you. We will help all that we can. Have very limited story. Boop, 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 boop. Doop, 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 doop. All right. Wasn't necessarily the smartest way. It would have just been better to not have to build all, but felt like doing it, so I did it. Two. One. And smart plating is back online. Rotors. Win. Great. So now, we'll add a smart splitter. Put you right here. Allow the right output, the overflow. How do we want to do you? Okay, go high. And high. And pull. There. One. Nope. One, two. One. I believe. Believe that lines up. Correct. That is correct. Now, flood rotors. Oh, flood the rotors. Now these are not waste yet. These are still simply getting them. Make sure they get here. Then we can worry about the other thing. Goes. Now, another little trick. If you ever want to know what's in your conveyor, in your crate. Boop. Boop. And you could just pick up a few from here if you wanted, just one or two, or you can go in the crate, but you can see what is in each here. Pretty soon we'll have nice 5 rotors in this one. Okay, then overflow control. Let's get ourselves an awesome thing. What you're lining up with, Butch. Part splitter. Really. Go. And left output overflow. When you overflow, you go over. Merger. An affair, that's for sure. Fast will likely be extraordinarily fast. In fact, Mark II may yet what? May need actual multiple awesome things. Can't feed fast enough. Mark. And output is overflow. Go. Rotor overflow handled. Awesome sync powered. Sync now powered. Whoa! So we now have rotors, and we now have smart plating, never bottlenecking, never complaining, always handled. Next up, reinforced iron plate. Or is the last. You in? Oop. Oop. And you oop up. Literally can't be happy. Sad face. So we just do a quick little simple snake. Store. Excess in there. Now the fun part. I gotta find a way to make your bridge go where we want it to. And our little here's what I am point. Now, I could turn you into a smart splitter and be like plates right, like any and overflow, but I mean it really is naturally doing that, so no point. Oh, how do we want to get you to you? So many possible ways. I realize I'm not laying this out the best. First to acknowledge it. Not destroying this whole thing. Just for my pressure relief valves. Be nice if I could do this is like change. I have been pressing E, thank you. It'd be nice if I could change this to an input. That I would turn the center output to rotor only and left overflow. Could catch that. Wondering if the programmables, but we don't have that one available to it. A merger on this. Part split. like here. Bring it over, over, down and into the merger there. Or down merger here, but we would probably clash with it. Bring it over, up, merge into that line. Oh, good. Place a merger. Right there. We could place a smart splitter here. Okay, the left is overflow. You here-ish. Let's take you. Oh. Thought maybe I could cram it on the end of the line. Stay there. 5. There. There. There is overflow on plates. That should go straight through. There. Adding this is turning into an ugly beast. So, at worst case, that thing could potentially be being fed 10. 14. 16. Thing is nowhere near saturated. That could definitely be a single line. Next. Plates. And trying to cram this as tight as I am is what's causing all. Well, I can get plates fit into this disaster somehow. I can do rods, screws, and frames. Oh. Get plates to do it though. Okay. Can destroy that, and there's a big old package of plates. Gonna go into here. Gonna be plates. Oop, oop, oop. Take every plate. That. Everything you let me take. Wish there was a store all similar, not just store all. Oop, oop. You're basically already in a flood condition too. Goody for us. Field test very fast. Merger here. Realize this existing structure. You would be center output reinforced iron plates. Reinforced iron plates only. Let's test this theory. Need to get over this line. 5. Over. Always does this. Doesn't you need to have something to guide it, otherwise, we need a merger. Oh, need a number 5 there. R hole 1 2 there. And there. Now, before things get too crazy, 0 smart splitter. E center output overflow right output any 5 1 gonna burn a bunch of plates while we're doing this. Goes. Not feeding plates, but it is feeding them over there. And we're burning plates like mad, but I guess it's good. It's testing our whole line. I mean, we really don't need. We already have a whole crate right there. Feeding into here, good. Feeding into there, good. Feeding into here, good. Bet you that's what's introducing unevenness in my grid now, is these awesome things. They're not always running. Ahaha. Achieved flatness. Worked so hard for flatness. Not ever gonna have flatness again. So. One, 2. That was not 2. Why did you feel like 2? 1, 2. There we go. And 1. Video line. 1, 2. That's not right. 1, 2. Go there. There. There are plates now. Your right plate. Oh. Now that we have line, it has stopped feeding to there, started feeding to here, and has backed up. So what this will do eventually is purge this out. When that purges out completely, and we'll probably just leave it there. There's no reason to pull it. It is an extra processing step. We may yank it. But it's done. So yeah. No more flatness. That face. Now we have rod screws and frames to deal with. These are going to be relatively easy needs dealt with thing. Ooh, ooh. Especially if we build another awesome sink, this shouldn't be overly taxing. I mean that. Why not just while I'm here? Get that done. There we go. Okay then. Smart splitter. One, two. Modular frames. We allow any left. Let's say overflow forward. Rods. Base. Really need a smart splitter on this. I mean, just a splitter would work, right? You're not using a whole crap ton, but we'll do it anyway. Just for the sake of things. And you. Faster you outputting. This is. Boy. Calm yourself, man. I believe this is designed to output 40 and then 20. This over here is using an 60 plus rods. Gonna be pretty quick. Make this smart. Make this smart on these last two. Smart. Split. Be here. Upgrade you to 7 just because your screws can go crazy. 1, 2. You output iron rods to the front. Iron rod. And you output screws right. Port. That probably would have helped make this a lot simpler if I'd done something more like this. Have overflow heading out in this direction, so I gotta make sure that's not gonna clash. Bring all of my screws and my rods together. Say merge. Bring it in my direction here. And smart splitter. There. Any center, right, overflow. Now rods be flowing again, right? No overflow at the minute, so be overflowing though. Right? Come on. Right output overflow. Are you just stupid? I'm on here, but I'm not. Oh, You're overflowed. Why are you not right outputting overflow? Right output any. You're not on the line. You're a liar. Con man, you're a cheat. You're a deceiver. Say you're on there. You're not. Figure. Right output. Overflow. Now will you actually listen to me? There you go. Now, we need a center output overflow. Put a smart splitter here. Lines up with you guys. Oh, yeah. Right. No, I don't want you to go there. I want you him. So that we can have you all the way to here, you all the way to there. Now rods and screws. Make sure you get sorted properly. Oh, left output, any undefined. Just to make sure you work. Now you should be splitting these guys apart into rods and screws. Very pretty. Now I have to be careful because if I do the overflow in this direction, I back up screws. I have rods wanting to go forward. Screws are all there, they can't go. The rods are going to start pumping out here because the screws have nowhere to go. The rod could be empty now. It would have no way of knowing. The overflow control has to be on left output on this one. All of it. So your center is overflow, and your left here is open. We make this into something useful. No. Mergers. Outputting that way. Putting that way. That way. And an awesome thing like right here. like guys up. Apparently, visually. Eight. That's a close thing. Fits. Let's go to power. You. Read you. Table. Plant. You. Now we're just feeding screws because we have managed to successfully. Oh, nope, we're only temporarily feeding just screws. Now feeding combo platter again. Let's purge some inventory into here. Test this system. This conveyor will again eventually be bunked. This is not conveyor, this container. Because it will slowly purge itself out. Our plate one is in the process of doing as well. Oh, central distribution is always so much fun. But it'll make life a lot neater in the near future. Oh no! Screws backing up. Now, rods should be going there and screws should be going that way. Perfect. And into the sink you go. Always forget that it auto closes that. And so you can just go in there and it'll take care of you in time. Help the rod situation along a bit. Keep taxing this system. Try to break it. Like rods, fill up rods. Boop, 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 doop. Now the issue is hopefully, how many do you need? You need 12. There's a buffer inside of you, so you'll never run out. Oh. So now, these iron rods start going through with these screws. Now I'll be feeding both the rods and the screws up this belt. That's backed up. Rod, screw, rod, screw. Great. Here, Mark 2, good. Mark 2. It should be able to handle any pace that it gives. Which is like right now it's like full pace, like draining pace. So this is handling the full 120 right now. Without backing up. Oh, we don't have a flood state on frames, nor will we anytime soon. We will force a fake flood state. All we need to do is we need to see a couple of frames come in. Come on. You gonna go this way? Really? The internal buffer is stopping it. Oh, there it went. There went one. Buffer is flooded. Now that the buffer is, those were what was in the buffer. Anything can go out here. Doesn't necessarily require an overflow state, which will flow the buffer. All that happens, it could cause might have caused a hitch over here, just because those things crammed their way past and only handle 120, and that's feeding 120. But it's also done now because the rods are only coming in spurts. It'll temporarily have relief, only coming in spurts. Maybe I just wasn't seeing them. This is going to be a while in draining. You are also going to be... yeah, you probably won't ever really fully drain because, I mean, input, output, the same. Same with you. Doesn't really matter, it's just there's no place for it to plug. You actually drain, though. Oh? Kind of the same thing. Input, output, the same. Doesn't really matter as long as it can't plug. I have a safe haven before any of them go bad. Now we have almost full thing smart plating, handful of rotors, whole bunch of reinforced iron plates, whole bunch of plates, whole bunch of frames, whole bunch of rods, whole bunch of screws. Awesome sync happening. The Caterium here, there, copper. This is a perfect system. It is not a flat line. It is a flat line right now, in fact. Capacity is 500. Consuming 456. Construction could consume 500. That's a tight line to be walking. One must ask oneself, is this smart? Why do I not consume as much as is constructed when all are technically? Is the one... the awesome thing always consume? Counting underclock? Oh. I am slightly concerned. Can't build batteries yet. Otherwise I would build a battery. A couple of them. Shut down a facility, charge the batteries, and then that spike. Maybe I would check it. Iron plates, the awesome thing. No, iron plates. Oh, those are just plate. Reinforced iron plate. We're going that way. Oh, they're trying to go that way. And there they go. I could upgrade this to all Mark II and that would drain. As long as it doesn't fill. Maybe? No, there's no way it's filling. It's only being fed by a single, right? Yeah, 20. No way in hell you're filling. You're just draining slowly. Your higher number, lower position. Yeah. You're draining. You're also draining, right? We'll give you all the gas you can take. Now you're gonna be like, bop, bop. It can only take 120 away. Now it would actually drain these. Give it all of the juices. Right? Yeah. Now you'll drain at the fastest pace that it'll let you drain at. And you two are both being 120 isn't really making a point. But when the rods run out, then those can really look out. Same point. Why not? Go ahead. Upgrade you. Let her run, man. Let her run. Way overkill on that. That's just a rotor line. Look! I think we have your input from R2 already. Now those plates are going. Now that'll drain pretty quick. I'm a little nervous about whatever's causing that. Like, it's a fixed offset, so I'm not too worried, and it's holding uber flat. It is still technically slightly constructed, is slightly overproduction. I could underclock anything anywhere in here a little bit and save that. Or over there, even. Or over in Gaterian. I have to rebalance the entire system tied to it. The simplest one to underclock would just be to take concrete down a little bit. Not really doing anything. This is like emergency. In fact, will eventually flood. It has no pressure relief. Or will it? I'm not gonna really try to run this to an awesome sink anywhere. That just ain't worth it. It won't cause instability. It will just straight up flatline down somewhere else. It won't be like erp as other production fans push it. It'll just either be in this state or in that state, the off state or the on state. Oh, what do I want to do with you? I'm only using 4 megawatts anyway. I have to lose 1.5 at it to come down so far. I feel like we'll be fine. I feel like max constructed is if everything... I think the reason there's an offset between consumption and then construction is because of the underclocks I do have. I would say this is a perfect system. Maybe not perfect in beauty, perfect in function. It's exactly the amount of power that it needs. It will never back up. It generates awesome points. Only really thing left, so now it's just steel production or hard drive exploration. Wouldn't mind getting a couple more hard drives. I know I've seen some about. We have inventory of stuff for days, frames, limiters. Is there anything I am limited on? A little bit on rotors. I'm gonna go over and start steel. I forget, can I build the item scanner yet? Thick leaves, thick hair, wood. We're not actually running anything, but you know, you exist if I ever need you again. Flowers. Alien stuff. Anything in here that doesn't need to be in here anymore because it's not considered significant or advanced. No. Anyway, device scanner. Objects. That's not. There's another scanner. Allows you to scan for like go ahead and do it. How do you do it? Ports. Allows you to scan for things like power slugs, nuts, rebar, not rebar, but natural goods. Even so, I'm pretty sure it can scan for hard drives as well. Yeah, no, that's power switch. What? Bullet guidance system. Like a rifle? What? I feel like they're... Unless I have it and I don't know it. I'm being dumb. Chainsaw, scanner, zipline, beacon. Rebar gun, snapper, basher. Oh. Or maybe it's in reward in here. I'm not seeing it in here either. Ah. Oh no. Well, one thing we will build over here, because it's part of the hub concept. Nice little shop. This is where you can build medical box, hazard box, street lights, floor holes, wall attachments, for complex foundational goods, walls. There's like a steel frame somewhere that's nice. Pillars, structural frames, I believe, are nice for getting around. Almost actually nicer than the regular foundations. I don't remember for sure. Stairways are nice for going up cliffs. Station. Factory cart. Boom boxes. Statues and decorative. The golden nut. Parachutes, coffee cups, rebar. Biomass, biofuel, fat. Actually, just generally stuff. Really, nothing really that I really care too much about. None of it's necessary. Just a nice way to spend, use your unusables. Keep your factory having pressure relief. So, Green Envy. What is a promised land? Go pay that world a visit. Believe it's roughly in that direction. I know it. When I see it, I built around it. Around the cliffs here. Start with this. I think it's... Like I said, I will just kind of roll with it here. Really quick. Where are you? Stupid thing. Oh. Mind.
Your contract
Too high.
legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
My not give a shit compels me to not give a shit. Can't wait till the summer sloops and Mercer spheres actually do something. Me. Hi, a-hole. Bye, a-hole. Just a whole field of you guys over here. The cooldown between hits always gets me on the last one. Where I am right now. That's where I want to be. This is pretty sick, though. Remembered that it was somewhere that I have already been. On the lookout for hard drives and fun stuff. Don't want her to fight you, really. Woo! Hi, big boy. Yep, getting a little demon. I don't like you. Or any... that which you stand for. Could heal a little bit, shouldn't I? A little bit of quartz. Sure. Okay, we're like right next to it. Ow. Come on. Take some hits, man. Come on. Me. Believe there was coal right like over here somewhere. No, we have this thingy that can tell me. All around me. Surrounded by it. Need to like pick one. There we go. Coal. Coal. Lots and lots of coal. What node are you? Normal. What node are you? Also. Well, fine with that. Don't know what you're doing here. So we can build a nice little power plant right here for our steel factory. Nice deep water. Clear the area. So we can run our conveyors over here without any real issues. Coal. Good. There's one coal. There's other coal. Okay. Clear this area out. A little more limestone. Can always use a little more limestone. Don't like having to use the chainsaw on every little thing, but it does feel excessive. But thing is so like I'm clearly selecting it. It's clearly highlighted. So finicky. So you can feed over here to you unimpeded, and that can all feed over to here with some impediment. Only some, and not for long. Clearing. Not sure where I'm going to lay things down yet. You I can't clear. You win. Wouldn't be a proper eco-terrorist if I wasn't just cutting down everything, would I? Ah. So close. Just cleared out. There we go. Now, high point. Right about here. Build us a foundation. Say 5. For the time being. Five. one more. More for just for walking than for actually building on. Again, one more for walking, more than building. Okay. Those are normal nodes. So the maximum I could theoretically do, water so close, is 600 water. And I could do even more, but in a nice neat package, kind of like what Green Envy should. Actually do up to 600. $600 over 45 gets me 13 factories. Extra little baby factory if I wanted to. Or I just underclock the water a little bit. I think I'm just gonna go with 13 factories because holy crap, that's a lot of power. And I also don't even have the room for 13 here right now. 13 is gonna require what, a lot of coal. Factories full of pop, I think. Or 95. These guys will naturally output 120. Rank them up a little bit each. No, they won't naturally. They'll naturally put out once. They'll naturally put out 60. 120 together. I'm gonna need to do a lot of overclocking if I want to hit 13 factory. So my groundwork is gonna do a little bit of work because I can only do what, 1, 2, 4, 5-ish. Could go out that way a good bit. Just say hi to the neighbor really quick. Hi, neighbor. Limestone right here if we needed it. We need concrete. That's nice. Okay. Go with this. Hey, Gritvic, how's it going? I am in a new little area. This is where Green Envy usually builds their place, apparently. It is rich with lots of everything. Got lots of water sources, got tons of coal. Literally everything is near here. I just spent most of today so far polishing off the last place. How far did you get in your playthrough now? I believe you said you were playing more yesterday. And now we're building the power plant that will be the basis of this whole area. Kind of stuck. Production is going a bit slow. I didn't plan to expand till next phase. Yeah, the kind of the awkward in-between phase. How many power plants can we build now? A lot, hopefully. I'm gonna have to run back and grab some stuff in a little bit, so you'll be able to see kind of the old place. The old place kind of turned into a bit of a mess in some regards. Also, I have no reinforced iron plate, and I'm out of concrete. We gotta go back now. The old place turned into a little bit of a mess because I perfected it, and in so doing made it ugly. But I've got awesome sinks dotted around now so that there's no bottlenecks or any such issues. So, you can see a little bit of facility there from last time. That's feeding over to our Caterium area that's making us some quick wire, some ingot. Let's go give it a visit. Give you a quick tour of what things are up to. Why are you not running? What? Okay, something got plugged. I had you all happy at one point. I missed doing my math. See, you're outputting 20 copper sheets a minute. 2 facilities, right? 20 copper, 10 copper sheet, and 20 per minute. I had a little bit of troubleshooting on the fly here. I have an easy solution if necessary. I was underfeeding my AI limiters, so I increased my copper sheet going over there. It seems as if I may have increased it too much. You want 20 cup. I am... Why the hell is there wood in you? What? I think I know how that happened. Oops. Well, that'll certainly plug things up. There we go. Yeah. We've got curium ingots going to quick wire, going to AI limiters, and anything that we aren't using going over here, new and awesome thing. Oh, more reinforced iron plates. All out. Well, that's what we kind of came back for anyway. And over here is the rest of the happy land. A couple more awesome sinks. We have actual central region to get stuff. Screws, rods, frames, iron plates, reinforced iron plates, rotors, and smart plating. All with their own little signposts telling you what's inside of them. And this never stops running now. Oh, wood. Leaves. Out of here. What about you? You. Really need to clean this inventory up. It is a mess. And then copper goods facility over here. Not quite as pretty, but it's doing the same thing. Cable, wire, copper sheet, and any excess will dump over here into an awesome sink so it never choke. And I have produced a facility that is pretty much at dead capacity, 500, 501.5. So I need to do something about that. I'm slightly over capacity, and it was a dead flat line for the longest time. Now, this is in the final form that I will ever take it to. I will come back to this place to get stuff, but it's got its own little power grid. It's got its own little happy going on. That's why I'm starting a new power grid at the new place. Oh, God. Keep forgetting I came over here for concrete as much as I came over here for iron plates. This is a fleet iron and copper facility now. And we got a little baby Caterium facility. That'll eventually have to become a more significant Caterium facility, but for the time being, it will do. I'm not honestly sure how I'm going to save that 1.5 megawatts. Slightly frustrating. Everything is so carefully tuned. There we go. Ooh. You and you. There we go. Now to sink away all that excess stuff. Are you running all full and happy now? Oh, you're still backing up. I want to just dump you in you. I wish there was a simpler way to do. I'll just keep it. I'll need it for pipes. Now you're all running, right? Whoop! That's an edge. That hurt. Yeah. See if this facility is now unjammed. If this facility is unjammed, we should be back to flatline. We're back to flatline, and we're still not hitting that 501.5, then I'm not so worried about trying to shave it off of some piece of the process. There's something that's still a little bit chirp. Keep you out, and you. Unplug any that's plugged in there. You guys are not really plugged anymore because you have. Go ahead and unplug you though. There we go. That is now fully unplugged. See if that fixed everything. Have we achieved flat? Looks like we may have achieved flat. Flat, happy. Nope, there is one thing somewhere that is still not happy with itself. I don't think I'm going to put too much more work into it, but it's got to be over at this facility. This plug up is really what caused it. We can go make a big old coal power plant. Anything stopping? None of this should be stopping because I had the pressure relief from the awesome sink. Fine, because it doesn't plug back here. Pull on quick wire, so any excess quick wire goes up the way here. Why are you not hooked up? Not being fed quick wire fast enough because somehow you got disconnected. That might have been the herky jerk. I don't know how some of these things happened, but in my attempts to fix things, I unfixed some things apparently. Should be seeing quick wire going this way at some point. Well, no, because you're busy flooding still. It's not a big deal. Okay, now you flood. Back it up into here. Go. Quick wire from there. Quick wire from there. 80. Everything's doing its thing. Did we achieve flat now? Actually, we've achieved less flat. What? I'm guessing it's that awesome sink because it's not running as non-stop. Right, I don't know. It should be running non-stop. We have made less flat by making things less plugged. I don't know. Maybe sometime off stream like I did last night. I'll try to find the little hitch. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time doing that. I've got a whole power plant to build. Remember where I was for it. Over this mountain. Somewhere. Oh! Come on. There's a slug. There it is. Oh, there it went. Why'd you wait for me to turn my back? All that time and it only just now trips. Of course. Try to find a way to eliminate an awesome sink from something. Would increase efficiency a good bit. Not efficiency, but the issue at hand. Hey, just freaking 1.5 megawatts. Talk about a freaking insult. Whole system is going to be all borked now. We are going to just turn you off. Things don't get too messed up. It's all gonna get buggered again. Well, let's see if we can't do the one thing that I really didn't want to do. But we'll fix this whole mess. It's gonna be ugly. That's for certain. Might choke a little bit. Want to build my steel power plant, man? My only goal today is to try to build that before I have to get off. Well, my last goal, I should say. Achieved all my other goals. Alright. Let me make us have to not have one of these awesome sinks. This has an input on the end of this merger. And we're gonna fill that awesome sink. A little bit ugly. But it is what the world has made us do. Bam. Power savings. Please be enough. Max constructed under 501.5 now. Beautiful. And this awesome sink's input has enough headroom. Could not be a problem. Now we can go turn that one plate facility back on. Or sheet facility, I should say. Ah, shit. Missed the spacebar. Skimmed off of something. Unauthorized hostility. I always love that phrase, unauthorized hostility detected. Like, is there authorized hostility in this world? Makes me a little worried. And you off and running. You didn't fully plug yet. Don't have to purge anything, it looks like. Good. There we go. Flatness once again achieved. Now, without the possibility of tripping. It might ink a little bit here and there while these find their way over there, and that was underfed a little bit. But it's good now. All good. Could not be problems anymore. Out of the power plant we've been trying to build. I'm going to need to be getting off here in about 30 to 45 minutes. Oh my. Yeah. Ow, my ankles. Alright. Now, that which we just tried to do a little bit ago. Right there, I think. Try one more notch back. See how that. Like that a lot better. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're looking to build 13 of these plants. That's 7. 7 took how many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more spaces at this facility. Gonna cover over all this water. Got lots of it. I don't like that. So, vertical. They easily go over. We could do staggered. We go up a little bit. Kind of in a valley right here. I think I can squeeze another round of you guys in here. Not comfortably. Do that, but the pipe work will be ugly. God, my world for just literally one more space. Oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Way. Five. One little rock going. Just one little pain in the ass rebel. Now we should be able to just duplicate that up here. that, I think. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I hate you, you little rock. You're ruining everything. Losing to a rock. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 facilities. I figured that's what my water can do. This is gonna bother the ever living hell out of me. Thank you very much, Rock. We destroy and rebuild for the sake of one rock. Oh, that's gonna take forever. Need to reclaim the concrete. Where there's supposed to be a way to mass destroy. Mass dismantle. Hold. Left control. There we go. Ooh, there's a way to do this. And 2. Once. Twice. Thrice. One more for measure. We can destroy everything just because that one stupid little rock. And now, got our 7 facilities there. More right here. Oop. I want you to go. Right. Leave. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not space efficient by any stretch, but I like it. Go ahead and build a 7th. Can actually do something with this 7th. I feel inclined to really super fine-tune this one. All right. We just start with 13, and we ignore number 7 over here. We need 13 times 15 coal. 195. We have 2 veins right here. They cannot do 195 unless I overclock. Didn't bring power shards with me. We can fix that in the long run of things. Gonna move 195. I don't have a conveyor for it. I can have one vein feed the 7 fully clocked, and one vein feed the 6 with the 1 underclock. So I need portable miners. Once, twice. And miner for you. Where's my other vein at? There we go. A miner for you. Way I tend to do my coal plants, I need elevators. Oh. 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 And then splitters. There. Feed. Down the line. Now I just need to get the actual feed to it. Which... once. Twice. There we go. And now just... long. Now I can clock that to be whatever's needed to feed this line. Now we need same thing up here. We will leave you ready but disconnected. And splitters. And feed. Oop. There we go. Now I can clock that one for whatever feed I need on that. Now I just need to bring water into all this mess. There's 2 ways to do this. I'm gonna do it this way. Need to be out far enough. Dash. Good. 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 There we go. Water pipes are my least favorite part of doing this. So snaky. Always trying to connect to the wrong port. Pipes will go in any hole they can get in. Telling you, man. More. Think. That clip. Is that too close? Is that just the... How do I do it down here? I lifted out the one more, that's what I thought. Little too close. We have the space. Like that. Oh. 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 I guess we'll go ahead and look. Oh. Oh. Slip and slide. There we go. You right there. You go there. And to there. Go. Didn't realize I didn't quite build these on a line. Oh, they are offline because mirrored. Aha. But all's well. All's well. Now we need... We're not hooking you up because you're the one... No. Just do it right. And... Doing it right means one of these needs clocked down. Oh, how are we doing this again? We have 14 facilities. We can feed 600 maximum water. How did I do this again? 13 facilities times 45 needs 585 water, 600 water can be input to the system. So one needs clock down to 1/3. I learned my lesson on the last one. If you're gonna underclock one, underclock the one at the beginning of your facility, not the end. It causes a weird issue. We'll work the coal requirements out of that in a minute. That can use 600 water. 100 water. Add 100 per facility. 120 per facility. Is 5 facilities. We need 5 water facilities. you in line here. 1. 2. Regulator. What are we missing? We're missing rotors. We need to go back, we need to get rotors, and we need to get some power shards so we can actually overclock our coal production properly. Coming along, though. Coming along real nice. Hopefully this is the last top pack. What else do we... we'll need concrete and cable. We're kind of short on cable, so we should grab some cable. Still got plenty of concrete. Our rotors. We are really shy on reinforced, so we need reinforced iron plates, cable, and rotors. And that should get us... and power shards. Rotors, reinforced iron plates, power shards, cable. We need all of that. Shite. Right, that's why I have that ramp up there. But I'm gonna make this mistake more than once. There we go. Now if I make that mistake again, I'll have a way up. Really should just build a skywalk between these two. Quicker than having to navigate all these hills and whatnot. Make myself a little road. Come on. We've been maintaining flatness. Nope, you have flat, 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 flat. Hey, he's gonna come look at us, dip. What you doing? Random sticky thing. Almost done with the facility and I've almost got to get out of here. Rotors, rotors, rotors. Enforce iron plates. Oh, oh, oh. Rotors. Cable. You should stop destroying cable because we now need cable. Good boy. Doing exactly what you're programmed to do. God, do I love finally having smart splitters. Everything works. Yeah, it gets a little bit ugly when you try to bolt the smart splitter system on like I did here. And does it do pretty things? Can't remember what programmable splitters do though. I'm kind of looking forward to eventually getting there so I can remember what they do. We only have one power shard and one slug. don't have a yellow slug hiding in here, do we? No. We're gonna need to go kidnap a few more slugs, because we're gonna need a lot more than that. Alright, I know where there's a couple of slugs. This is gonna be a bit of a trek. I know where there's a yellow. And doing 13 times 50 full plus 5. That underclocked is 200. I'm naturally producing 120. I'm gonna need a net overclock of 6%. Weird. 7 times 15, 105. Over 60. I'm gonna need a total of 4 power shards, that's what I thought. Ugh. But I have 2 in my inventory and I know where there's a yellow. Fairly accessible. So while I'm walking there, Grit, what do you think? There's 2 yellow slugs where I'm going. Do I go for the one surrounded by uranium and spitters, or the one that I can get without any trouble? I'll let you make that vote, if you're so inclined. I do not. That doesn't mean I can't just go ahead and say screw it. I could probably make it work. He's right there. You want to see the pain, huh? I had a feeling you were going to say that. I think I can hack it. First things first. Bitter crew. Come here. Let's dance. Come on. Stop hiding by your uranium and let's fight. Come on. Come on, boy. This away. Woo! Owie. Blade Runners do not strafe as well as they should. Woo! Juggle. No, you're not so bad when you don't have backup. There's the big boy. Come on. I got your big brother. You think you scare me? Woo! Alright. Step 1 done. Killing the natives. Step 2. Radioactive slug. Ooh. Oh, here goes. Hey. Owie. Gimme. Ow. Ugh. Yellow slug acquired. Hopefully that wasn't too disappointing for you. I did get to experience some pain. I got juggled for a second. Ooh, purple. I remember there being a purple around here somewhere. If we have enough concrete on us to go get him. Do a research on purple slug next. We haven't actually even researched him yet, so he doesn't even get to be power shards. He just gets to go in the man. Hi, Purple Slug. Would you like to join my slave labor force? You don't actually honestly have a choice, but... Hello. Never mind now. Hard drive. Big mean bastard. Want to see more pain? See if I can get that hard drive? Hey, don't start the fighting until I'm on ground. Be nice. No. It is not nice to shoot me while I'm trying to get to you. That's not fair. You're gonna knock me off. Then we can't play. Feel like you don't want to play with me. Woo! Alright. Now we're on even footing, sir. Woo! Ah! Bastard. No, actually, I suck at Fortnite. A lot. A lot. Really? Why does everything gotta be radioactive in this bitch? Owie. And hostility? Oh god, where'd you guys come from? That's not fair to spawn when my back is turned. Oh god, the whole crew rolled up. Woo! Take out the ad. Hey guy. Whoa. Nope. Don't stay still for very long. Come here. Yeah, shoot your buddy. Shoot each other. Oh god! Oh Jesus! That almost hurt. That almost hurt a lot. Like a lot. Why are you just gonna sit up there and freaking lob down at me with like a freaking little camping bastard? Don't think you've won this fight just because you booted me off the cliff. I'm coming back for round 2. I'm done with you. And parkour. Now, did your guys' health reset while I was gone? I wonder. Well, at least one of you didn't survive the exchange. Or even 2 of you, potentially. Alright. You gonna spawn in on my butt again? Hi. Little dude. Alright. You and me, dude. Get away from those green rocks. Let's do this. Wish I could use that chainsaw on you. Ah! Not how one goes about getting their goal of a power plant done. But you know, you gotta have a little fun too. You can't just be all building. Wow. Dropped an ass ton of frames. Sorry about that. Is it gonna level out? No? What are you dropping frames for? Nothing's overly demanded. What? What are you doing, OBS? I don't understand. Like literally, my computer is not pushed at all right now. It's fine. It's just OBS is just